Hello, and welcome to Sleep Stories, Space. You've found your way to a quiet corner of the internet, a place where the universe opens not with noise or urgency, but with stillness and wonder. Here, we drift through the stars, the planets, and the mysteries beyond. We explore discoveries, questions, and the quiet beauty of the cosmos that stretches above us. Thank you for being here. If you find comfort in these journeys, I invite you to like this video. And if you'd like to return to more quiet explorations of the night sky, you can subscribe. Each story is an invitation to rest, to reflect, and to find serenity beneath the endless expanse of space. As you settle into this moment, notice the gentle rhythm of your breath. Inhale, exhale, each cycle steady and calm, like the orbit of a planet circling its star. Allow your shoulders to soften, your hands to rest easily, and your thoughts to move more slowly. There is no rush, no urgency, only the vast quiet of the universe holding you in place. The story of space is as old as time itself, yet for us it begins in the night sky. For thousands of years people have looked upward in awe, tracing patterns in the stars, feeling both small and deeply connected. As you listen, let that same feeling wash over you, a sense of wonder, but also a sense of peace. Here, in the stillness of night, the stars remind us of eternity, and in that eternity, you can let yourself rest. Above you, whole galaxies swirl, countless suns burning silently in the distance. Between them lies an ocean of darkness, wide and unbroken, a space vast enough to hold every dream and every thought you are ready to release. And so, with every word you hear, you can drift deeper. Let the endless horizon carry you further into calm, where the mind unravels and the body loosens. Out here, in this infinite quiet, there is nothing you must do. Only listen, only breathe, only rest. Tonight, we begin with the origins of light itself, the birth of stars from clouds of dust and gas. From there, we will drift across centuries of human wonder, the first stories told about the heavens, the discoveries that changed our place in the cosmos, and the journeys that carried us beyond our own world. And as you hear these stories, you may notice your body growing heavier, your mind softer, and sleep drawing nearer. So let us begin, gently, with the first flicker of light in the darkness, the birth of the stars. From the silence of the universe, we step gently into the beginning. Before there were planets, before there was Earth, before even the first glimmer of light broke the endless dark, there was only space, vast and quiet. No time that we could measure, no rhythm we could count. Only an infinite stillness waiting for its first breath. Picture this stillness not as empty, but as patient. Like a soft pause in a melody, it held within it every possibility. And then, slowly, change began. Out of the deep darkness, invisible clouds of gas drifted, stretching across unimaginable distances. Hydrogen and helium, the simplest elements, gathered together in swirls and streams, like smoke caught in a breeze that has no end. These clouds, called nebulae, were the first canvases of the cosmos. They floated, they spread, and over endless spans of time, they began to pull inward. Gravity, gentle yet unstoppable, gathered the particles closer. At first it was subtle, a quiet gathering. Then, over millions of years, the pull grew stronger. Pockets of density formed, little knots in the fabric of space where matter was drawn tighter and tighter. Notice the rhythm of this gathering. A cloud pulls inward, a breath moves outward. Stars are not born in a rush, they are born in patience. And in that patience, you too can find rest. Your thoughts drift like clouds, and gravity, soft and steady, brings them towards stillness. Within those knots of gas, pressure mounted, the atoms of hydrogen, pressed so closely together, began to merge in fusion. Heat built, light stirred, and at last a star was born. A sudden brilliance pierced the dark, like the first candle lit in a vast room, and then another star, and another, until whole galaxies shimmered like scattered lanterns in the void. Think of that glow, not as distant or unreachable, but as something that lives within you too. Every cell of your body carries elements that were forged in the hearts of stars. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen that fills your lungs, all of it once burned in stellar furnaces. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are part of it, a living echo of starlight. Let that thought sink gently into you the way a stone sinks into still water. You belong to this universe. You are not an outsider peering in. You are woven from the same matter, carried on the same current, glowing with the same quiet energy. And in knowing this, you can let yourself soften even more. The birth of stars was not only creation, it was music. Each one vibrated with energy, sending ripples across space. Some were small, flickering quickly and fading fast. Others were giants, blazing with intensity, their light echoing for millions of years. Their lifetimes were measured in spans far beyond human comprehension, yet still they followed cycles. Beginning, burning, fading, and beginning again. Feel the comfort of that cycle. Just as stars are born and fade, so too do thoughts rise and dissolve within your mind. Nothing must be held tightly. Everything is part of a rhythm, appearing, glowing, and then drifting away. Each breath you take belongs to that same rhythm. Inhale, the gathering of energy. Exhale, the gentle release, a cosmic pulse within your own body. As the first stars spread their light, the universe changed. Darkness no longer stretched unbroken. The glow revealed form, revealed structure. Where once was only silence, now there was harmony. Galaxies began to spiral, billions of stars dancing in grand formations. Imagine the Milky Way, vast beyond measure, already spinning its slow rotation. Each star a note in a symphony that will never end. These galaxies were nurseries. Within them, stars continued to form, to shine, to fade. Some ended in quiet collapse, shrinking into dense remnants. Others ended in fire, exploding in supernovae, scattering their elements into space, seeding the next generation of stars and worlds. From destruction came creation, again and again. Perhaps there is comfort in that too, the idea that even endings are not final. They are simply transitions, giving way to something new. Just as a day fades into night and night into dawn, everything carries forward into another form. You can let go, knowing that nothing is truly lost. The clouds of gas enriched by those first explosions spread outwards. Carbon, oxygen, and heavier elements mixed into the nebulae. From them, new stars and planets would one day form. The universe was not static, it was alive, unfolding in slow majesty. Every breath of yours mirrors that unfolding. Every exhale carries away tension, every inhale welcomes stillness. Far away, light traveled, crossing distances so vast it would take billions of years to reach us. That light is still arriving now, touching Earth after its unimaginable journey. When you look up at the night sky, you see not only stars as they are, but stars as they were, long ago. You gaze backward through time, catching glimpses of the earliest chapters of existence. Let yourself rest in that thought. The past and the present meet in your quiet gaze. What you see is not gone, not separate. It is here, reaching you now, carried on beams of starlight that fall gently upon your eyes. Time itself feels softer in this space. No rush, no pressure, only the eternal patience of the cosmos. The birth of stars reminds us that creation is slow, deliberate, and inevitable. It cannot be hurried, and it cannot be stopped. Just as rest comes naturally, without force. You do not need to chase it. You need only allow it, the way the universe allowed the first stars to shine. Now, picture those stars in their infancy, clustered close together in their nurseries, nebulae glowing with color. Pink, violet, blue, like great clouds lit from within. They stretch across light years, magnificent and silent. Within them, more stars wait to be born, just as calm waits within you. It is already there, ready to unfold, waiting for you to notice. The stars continue their cycle, and galaxies spread further apart. The universe expands, even now, carrying everything within it outward. Yet for all this motion, there is stillness too. If you close your eyes, you can sense both, the vastness of movement and the deep quiet at its heart. Both belong together. Feel that balance settling into you. Energy and rest. Light and darkness. Movement and stillness. You hold both, as the universe holds both. There is no need to choose. There is only the rhythm of being, and the ease of letting it flow. These beginnings, the birth of light, the rise of stars, set everything in motion. From here worlds would form, planets would circle suns, life would one day spark in tiny oceans. Civilizations would rise and wonder at the sky. And now you lie here, listening, carried along the same current that began in the quiet heart of a star. Your journey tonight mirrors that cosmic journey. You begin awake, filled with thoughts, glowing like a newborn star. Slowly the glow softens, the thoughts drift outward, and you sink deeper into stillness. Sleep is your supernova. A gentle release, scattering your energy into rest, preparing you for renewal when you rise again. There is no need to hold on to anything now. Let thoughts pass like comets, brief streaks of light across your sky. Let the body rest heavier against the surface beneath you, as though gravity itself cradles you. Let the mind loosen its grip. The way galaxies loosen stars into new orbits, you are safe within this vastness. You are always held. And so the story begins, with the first light in the dark. From that moment, everything else became possible. Stars, galaxies, worlds, and dreams. Tonight, that story guides you inward, to peace, to rest, to the quiet expansion of sleep. The stars have been born. They shine their gentle light, steady and calm. And now we drift forward to the stories told about them by those who first looked up and wondered. The glow of those first stars has spread across the vastness of the universe. As you sink deeper into the comfort of rest, become aware of the soft, steady light above, reaching you across unimaginable distances. That same light that once lit newborn galaxies now touches the eyes of the earliest humans, long before cities, long before language, long before tools. The night sky has always waited, patient, for someone to see it. And tonight it waits for you. Long ago our ancestors looked upward with quiet curiosity. They saw points of light scattered across the black canvas, steady yet mysterious. Without telescopes, without instruments, they read meaning in the patterns that emerged. Some lights formed shapes that told stories. A hunter in the sky, a great bear roaming endlessly, a snake weaving through darkness. These constellations were not just decoration, they were guides, calendars, companions. They moved slowly, night by night, season by season, marking the passage of time, the rhythm of life. Feel the calm of that observation. The first people to look upward experienced the same stillness you feel now. Their thoughts, like yours, could wander freely as their eyes traced the paths of stars. Each flicker of light was an invitation to pause, to breathe, to sink further into a gentle awareness. Their gaze became meditation, a connection to something vast and enduring, reminding them, and reminding you, that you are part of a greater story. In Mesopotamia, people studied the stars with care, tracking their movements across the sky. They observed when certain stars appeared before the sunrise, signaling the arrival of seasons. They measured time not only with the sun, but with the rhythm of distant suns, far older than any human lifetime. There is a comforting thought in this, that patterns in the heavens follow their own steady order, indifferent to haste or worry, yet always present, always reliable. You can feel that same order settling inside you. Each breath is a star rising and falling, a rhythm in which you belong. Meanwhile, in the deserts of Egypt, priests and builders gazed upward to plan monuments and temples. They aligned stone with star, pyramid with horizon, ensuring that the architecture of human creation reflected the order of the cosmos. They understood, even without modern instruments, that harmony on earth mirrored harmony in the heavens. Sense your own body now, aligned with the rhythm of the universe. Each heartbeat is a silent echo of that ancient order. Every breath, a pulse in the quiet symphony of being. Far to the east, scholars in China track the patterns of planets, observing comets, eclipses, and the wandering motions of stars. They recorded observations carefully, creating calendars that guided planting, harvest, and festivals. The sky became a living book, a record of cycles and change, and a reminder of patience. You, too, can feel that patience within yourself, a deep and steady knowing that there is no need to rush, no need to force. Let the mind drift freely, like the clouds of gas in nebulae, drawn gently together by the gravity of attention and calm. Across the forests and plains of the world, people told stories of gods and spirits, of journeys across the sky. They observed the phases of the moon, the return of planets, the gentle march of constellations through the seasons. Each story carried lessons, each tale a way to connect the vastness of space with the intimate scale of human life. You are carrying the same connection now. As you listen, feel yourself part of that continuity, that long chain of awareness stretching from the first humans to this very moment. Stars, they discovered, were not always constant. Some faded, some flared, some appeared unexpectedly. The sky was alive with motion, with surprise, with quiet revelation. By witnessing these changes, they learned to observe, to wait, to trust in the unfolding of the universe. Feel that same trust within yourself now. Your thoughts, your emotions, your energy, they rise and fall. Each exhale releases tension, each inhale invites calm. You are learning, like they did, to be present with what is, without needing to control it. Over time, myths and observations intertwined. The Pleiades, 7 sisters shining together, became a story of family, of connection, of journeys across life's vast landscape. Orion, the hunter, became a tale of pursuit, of patience, of understanding one's place in the pattern of things. These stories were not merely entertainment, they were mirrors, reflecting the inner life against the endless sky. Allow your own inner sky to open, reflecting the quiet light of consciousness. Thoughts drift like stars across the darkness, but they do not disturb the calm at your core. In these early civilizations, astronomy was inseparable from wonder. People understood that to gaze upward was to witness time itself. A star seen tonight may already have ceased to exist, yet its light is arriving, touching the eyes and hearts of those who pause to see. This awareness brings a gentle humility, a release from urgency, and knowing that some things unfold in their own perfect timing. Feel that humility now, letting it wash over your mind like soft starlight, softening the grip of thought, allowing rest to deepen. The first astrologers also observed cycles of planets, of seasons, of life. They saw patterns that repeated, and through those patterns they recognized the flow of cause and effect, of change and return. In that recognition lies a quiet lesson for you, that life, like the heavens, has its rhythm, its repetition, its natural unfolding. Each breath you take follows that same rhythm, a cycle of expansion and contraction, a gentle, endless motion. Every culture added its own notes to the great symphony of human observation. In the Americas, the Inca built structures aligned to solstices and star positions. The Mayan calendars marked celestial cycles with astonishing precision. In the Pacific Islands, navigators read the stars to cross vast oceans, their minds attuned to subtle shifts in light and position. These achievements remind us that the night sky is a guide, a companion, a teacher. As you feel your body relaxing deeper, sense that same guidance within yourself. Your mind, attuned to the gentle currents of thought and breath, can navigate its own inner universe with ease and calm. Reflect on the role of memory and story. Early humans remembered positions of stars, movements of planets, phases of the moon. They passed this knowledge from one generation to the next, keeping alive a thread that links us directly to them. You, too, carry memory of experiences, of feelings, of rest and wakefulness. Allow those memories to drift lightly like faint starlight. Some shine brightly, some fade into quiet. None need be clutched. All a part of your story, part of the eternal unfolding. The night sky, so constant yet so ever-changing, invites reflection. It teaches stillness, patience, and wonder. As you sink further into sleep, feel yourself merging with that reflection. Thoughts rise like constellations, briefly forming shapes and patterns, then dissolving softly back into the darkness. Your breath matches the slow drift of galaxies, expansive and gentle, carrying tension outward and welcoming peace inward. Become aware of the moon now, its light silver and calm, guiding nocturnal rhythms. The first humans observed it too, using its cycle to measure time, to plan life's activities, to mark sacred occasions. Let the moon's calm guide you, a steady, soft presence in the sky and in your mind. It pulls tides, it moves energy, and it encourages flow. You, too, can allow the natural tides of thought and rest to move you deeper into stillness. Every star, every planet, every glowing cluster has a story, both in the sky and in our minds. As you listen, you can feel the stories weave together, forming a tapestry of awareness, curiosity, and peace. You are a participant in this tapestry, a thread in the vast, quiet expanse of existence. Each inhalation draws in wonder. Each exhalation releases tension. Each heartbeat echoes the rhythm of the cosmos. The ancient sky was not distant. It was near, intimately tied to human life. Its motions marked planting and harvest, birth and death, beginnings and endings. And yet, even as humans observed and recorded, the sky remained vast, unknowable, magnificent. That balance between knowing and mystery is yours to feel now. Let your mind rest in it. Let the quiet awe of existence deepen your relaxation. Feel the continuity of human wonder. Across continents and millennia, countless eyes have looked up, seeking connection with the lights above. You are among them now, joining the silent chorus of those who came before. Sense their calm, their awe, their gentle focus. You are part of an unbroken chain, linked not by sight alone, but by the shared experience of observing, feeling, and resting in the presence of stars. Now, let your body become heavier, settling more deeply into the surface beneath you. Let every muscle, every fiber soften. Allow your mind to drift along the gentle curves of constellations, through the quiet arcs of planets, across the shimmering river of the Milky Way. Thoughts may come and go. Acknowledge them, then release them. Feel them float outward, carried away by the same cosmic currents that guide stars across the night. As the stars twinkle and the galaxies spin, sense the calm that arises from observing without interference. Ancient humans saw, noted, revered, but they did not control. You too may watch without grasping, rest without striving. Let the cycles of light and darkness, of rise and fall, of beginning and ending, carry you deeper into sleep. Each breath aligns with the rhythms of the cosmos. Each heartbeat echoes the cycles of life and stars. And in this awareness, drift deeper still. Feel the sense of wonder, of smallness, of belonging, of infinity, merge into a single, gentle calm. Let the ancient skies wrap around you, a protective, serene embrace. Let the glow of countless stars fall softly on your mind, scattering worry, spreading tranquility. Let the stories of people long past and light years away guide you inward, toward the soft, quiet center of rest. The sky continues its slow, majestic movement, and you continue yours. Each inhalation draws you further into comfort. Each exhalation releases tension, each heartbeat a subtle drum in the symphony of stillness. You are safe. You are cradled. You are part of this timeless observation, a witness to wonder, a participant in the eternal rhythm of night and stars. And now, as your consciousness drifts toward the edges of sleep, carry this thought gently. The first humans saw the same light you see now. They felt the same awe, the same calm. They were soothed by the patterns of the sky. You too are soothed. You too are held. Let the stars and the ancient stories guide you further, softly, gently, into the quiet expanse of sleep. The earliest astronomers were drawn to the night sky with nothing more than keen eyes and simple tools. Curiosity guided them gently, prompting careful attention to the movement of stars, the phases of the moon, and the wandering paths of planets. Allow your mind to drift alongside these pioneers, observing the quiet rhythm of celestial motion, and sense how every deliberate step brought understanding to the vast darkness above. Before telescopes, humans devised methods to track patterns. The Babylonians charted lunar cycles, creating calendars that organized daily life and ritual. The Greeks, thinkers like Ptolemy among them, began to imagine spheres and epicycles, constructing models of the heavens with intricate precision. Notice the quiet determination in these efforts, the patient accumulation of knowledge, and allow that patience to settle within your own mind. Meditation and observation were intertwined. Every careful measurement, each note in a star catalogue, reflected steady attention. Picture the hands that recorded the positions of stars, precise and deliberate, and sense how focus itself can become a soothing rhythm, connecting the observer to the cosmos in a gentle, expansive way. The ancient sky was more than a chart, it was a teacher. Repeated observation allowed humans to predict eclipses, track planetary cycles, and anticipate seasonal changes. Feel the calm that comes with slow understanding, the soft reassurance of patterns emerging with time. Curiosity became a companion, quiet yet persistent, guiding thought without urgency or strain. In Alexandria, the library and its scholars gathered centuries of accumulated knowledge. Ptolemy refined models of planetary motion, blending observation with mathematics. Imagine the quiet precision of these efforts, the care taken in measurement and calculation. Consider how attention and reasoning reveal patterns previously hidden, bringing insight and a deep, steady wonder. Meanwhile, across distant lands, cultures were carving their own paths of discovery. In China, meticulous records of comets, eclipses, and planetary alignments built a rich history of celestial observation. Each entry, each notation, was a thread in a vast tapestry of understanding. Drift gently through this tapestry, sensing the slow, steady accumulation of insight across both time and space. The sky was alive with motion, subtle yet continuous. Nothing hurried. Movements unfolded across nights, seasons, and years. Thoughts and attention moved in rhythm with the heavens, drawing a connection between the observer and the infinite expanse overhead. Allow this sense of rhythm to settle deeply, aligning breath, heartbeat, and awareness with the quiet unfolding of the cosmos. Observation became a bridge to imagination. Through careful study, humans envisioned orbits, distances, and scales beyond immediate perception. Let your mind explore these concepts effortlessly, curiosity present yet unstrained, guiding thought through possibilities that stretch both intellect and awareness. The models created by early astronomers eventually revealed a cosmos more vast than previously imagined. Each insight built upon the last, forming a chain of understanding that continues into the present. Sense this continuity in your own mind. Every reflection, every thought, every quiet moment of contemplation is part of a larger journey, steady, expansive, and infinite. Stars, planets, and moons were no longer mere points of light. They were measured, tracked, and understood in new ways. Imagine the careful calculations, the precise recordings, and the quiet anticipation of confirmation. Allow that calm focus to wash through your awareness, a soft alignment with the methodical patience of those who sought understanding across millennia. The instruments of observation gradually became more sophisticated. Simple sighting tools led to armillary spheres and astrolabes, then to precise quadrant and sextant devices. Each advancement extended the reach of human perception, revealing subtle motions previously unnoticed. Sense how each refinement, each improvement mirrors your own capacity for gentle observation and focused attention. The notion of order in the heavens became central. Ptolemy's geocentric model suggested spheres within spheres, epicycles nested in quiet rhythm, each movement predictable yet graceful. Allow the mind to follow these patterns, sensing both the elegance of structure and the subtle beauty of motion. Curiosity is present, yet still, soft and relaxed, flowing naturally with each imagined rotation. Across cultures, other thinkers pursued similar questions. In India, astronomers calculated planetary positions with remarkable precision. In the Islamic world, scholars refined instruments and observations, preserving knowledge and expanding understanding. Let your awareness drift through these diverse contributions, sensing the quiet, steady dedication that spans continents and centuries. Observation itself became a form of meditation. Night after night, astronomers charted movements, recorded phenomena, and compared notes across generations. Their patience created a rhythm of inquiry, a gentle cadence that resonates with your own awareness. Notice how this rhythm feels in your body, the steady, calm pulse underlying thought and breath. The sky also held mysteries. Comets appeared unexpectedly, planets shifted, and unexpected phenomena challenged understanding. Allow the mind to linger on the sense of discovery, the gentle thrill of questions that demanded careful attention, reflection, and quiet contemplation. Curiosity and patience coexisted, forming a soft, steady partnership in the pursuit of knowledge. The human mind reached for explanation and pattern. Mathematical models, geometric reasoning, and careful prediction intertwined. Visualize scholars tracing orbits with tools, marking stars on charts, and imagining vast systems beyond immediate observation. Let the mind drift among these insights, sensing both the effort and the quiet satisfaction of progress. Knowledge of the heavens expanded in layers. Observers tracked the stars' motion, mapped planetary paths, and studied eclipses with careful, unhurried attention. Their insights were both practical, guiding agriculture, navigation, and ritual, and profound, touching imagination and wonder. Drift alongside this understanding, sensing the harmony of practical and philosophical thought, the balance of curiosity and calm. Each new observation was part of a larger continuum, a chain extending from early humans to the modern observer. Picture this chain stretching across time, each link a quiet act of noticing, calculating, imagining, and reflecting. Sense how your own awareness joins this continuum, a participant in an unbroken journey of human curiosity and understanding. The mind gradually became capable of thinking in abstract scales. Distances, sizes, and motions that once seemed unknowable became graspable through careful observation, reasoning, and calculation. Let your awareness follow these abstractions, curiosity flowing without effort, and attention smooth, steady, and expansive. Exploration of the heavens also brought perspective. Observing the patterns of planets and stars emphasized both the vastness of the universe and the small yet meaningful role of human thought. Allow your mind to rest in this perspective, sensing calm and connection, awe and peace mingling gently in every breath and heartbeat. Even as new tools emerge, the essence of discovery remained unchanged: patience, careful attention, and wonder. Instruments became extensions of perception, amplifying insight without replacing the steady curiosity that guided the earliest observers. Let that steady, patient curiosity fill your awareness now, softening the mind and encouraging reflection without effort. The cosmos itself is a teacher of rhythm and continuity. Stars are born, live, and die in cycles that span eons. Planets orbit steadily, moons trace quiet paths, and galaxies drift across space in a majestic, silent ballet. Sense the calm inherent in these patterns, allowing your mind and body to align gently with this vast, continuous motion. The human capacity to observe, measure, and imagine creates a quiet resonance with the universe. Let that resonance settle deeply, allowing thoughts to move slowly and smoothly, curiosity expanding without tension, and awareness resting in steady, soft attention. Every insight, every observation, every careful calculation adds to the collective understanding of the cosmos. Picture the scholars, observers, and explorers through history, and sense the quiet pride and wonder in their work. Allow that sense to become part of your awareness, a soft, reassuring presence that accompanies every breath. The paths of discovery ultimately lead outward, from Earth to planets, stars, and galaxies. Imagine the first telescopes peering into the night sky, revealing objects previously unseen. Drift along with this unfolding journey, curiosity and calm intertwined, observation gentle and precise, attention relaxed yet expansive. Through all these steps, human awareness remains connected to the cosmos. Each observation, each calculation, each moment of insight mirrors the quiet rhythm of the universe itself. Let that rhythm flow through you now, steady, gentle, and soothing, preparing mind and body for continued calm and reflection. The pursuit of knowledge, from first stargazers to Ptolemy and beyond, reveals the harmony of effort, patience, and wonder. Allow that harmony to permeate your awareness, carrying calm, steady curiosity and expansive peace into every corner of thought and attention. Now, as the chapter concludes, hold this gentle reflection. The path of discovery stretches continuously through time, linking every mind that has looked upward with every mind yet to come. Allow your awareness to rest in this connection, softening tension, widening perspective, and preparing for the next stage of cosmic understanding, where telescopes, distant planets, and human ingenuity continue the story of exploration. The night sky stretches in quiet grandeur, infinite and serene. As you settle more deeply into comfort, allow your awareness to reach upward toward the soft glimmer of distant stars, and imagine the first humans peering at those lights, their curiosity awakening a journey that would last millennia. Tonight, you are part of that journey, floating gently along the path of discovery, where tools and insight began to reveal what had once been hidden. For thousands of years, humans observed the sky with their eyes alone, following patterns, noting changes, and creating maps of celestial motion. Yet even with keen vision, so much remained unseen, unreachable, veiled by distance and faint light. Imagine the anticipation of those who dreamed of seeing farther, sensing that the universe held secrets beyond what could be perceived unaided. Feel your own mind expand with that sense of quiet curiosity, ready to explore, to observe, to wonder. It was in the early 17th century that the first telescope changed everything. Simple in design, yet powerful in effect, it allowed observers to magnify the heavens, to bring distant objects closer, and to glimpse worlds previously invisible. Imagine peering through that small lens for the first time, the universe suddenly revealing itself in new depth, detail, and brilliance. Your own awareness now mirrors that clarity, gently magnifying curiosity and calm attention, allowing the mind to see what is normally beyond reach. Galileo Galilei was among the first to embrace this new instrument. With patience and careful observation, he turned his telescope to the night sky and discovered wonders that challenged centuries of assumptions. Picture his small hand-crafted telescope steady in his hands, bringing into view the moons of Jupiter, orbiting silently in their precise paths. Feel the sense of awe and stillness, the quiet recognition of order within motion that he must have felt. That same awe flows through you now, a soft expansion of mind and body, a gentle widening of attention. Through the telescope, Galileo also observed the craters and mountains on the moon, seeing its surface as rough, textured, and alive with shadow. Long before, the moon had been thought smooth and perfect, a distant, untouchable sphere. Imagine tracing its ridges with your inner eye, sensing each shadowed valley and illuminated peak. Feel your body soften as your mind opens to revelation, accepting new understanding with ease, curiosity, and calm. Galileo's discoveries were not confined to the moon and Jupiter. He saw countless stars invisible to the naked eye, revealing the vastness of the Milky Way as a river of light stretching across the heavens. Sense that river now, flowing gently above, connecting distant worlds and times. Let your mind drift along its course, carried by quiet wonder and serene observation. Each inhalation draws in curiosity, each exhalation releases distraction, and you flow along with the cosmos itself. Meanwhile, Johannes Kepler worked tirelessly to understand the movement of planets, seeking patterns in their orbits. He discovered that planets do not move in perfect circles, as once believed, but in ellipses, tracing graceful arcs around the sun. Imagine the careful calculations, the patient tracing of paths across the sky, the quiet satisfaction of understanding laws that guide motion so precisely. Feel that same satisfaction in your own body and mind, a gentle harmony that aligns breath, heartbeat, and awareness with the rhythm of the cosmos. Kepler's work revealed that the universe is not arbitrary, not chaotic, but governed by principles that can be observed, understood, and respected. Sense that order now, spreading softly through your awareness, a calm certainty that existence follows gentle rules, unfolding in beauty and rhythm. Each star, Each planet, each moving light above, reflects a universe that is steady, reliable, and serene. Let that steadiness soothe you, guiding you further into calm observation and rest. As the telescope revealed more, the Earth was no longer the center of all things. Copernican models had proposed the Sun at the center, but now, with telescopic evidence, the universe appeared even more immense and complex. Imagine the quiet astonishment of those first observers, standing beneath a sky that had suddenly grown larger, filled with objects moving in ways that challenged old beliefs. Feel yourself experiencing that same gentle astonishment, a soft widening of awareness, a calm embrace of new understanding without urgency or fear. The Moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and the countless stars became more than points of light. They became worlds, landscapes, systems, and patterns to explore. Sense the quiet dignity of this expansion, the patient unfolding of knowledge that does not demand haste. Let your mind drift along with these discoveries, floating from one observation to the next, feeling the calm thrill of revelation, the soft excitement of learning. Astronomers began to see moons circling Jupiter and Saturn, revealing that Earth was not unique in its motion. Imagine the first recognition of these patterns, the quiet awareness that the universe contains countless centers of activity, each moving in harmony with others. Feel your own body attuned to that harmony, breath and heartbeat aligned with the gentle cadence of orbit and rotation. Each inhalation draws you further into awareness. Each exhalation releases tension, letting rest deepen. The telescope also revealed the phases of Venus, showing that it orbits the Sun, confirming theories that were once only imagined. Picture these subtle changes. The crescents and fullness of Venus unfolding across the sky, a quiet dance of shadow and light. Allow yourself to observe this slow movement, your mind reflecting its rhythm, each breath in and out mirroring the celestial cycles above. The discoveries did not come without challenge. Galileo faced skepticism, even resistance, yet he remained devoted to careful observation, patience, and evidence. Sense that same quiet courage within yourself, the gentle persistence to observe and understand without rushing or forcing, trusting in the unfolding of knowledge and awareness. Each thought may rise and fall, each question may drift in and out, yet all are held safely in your mind, as the stars themselves are held in the vastness of space. Through the telescope, the universe expanded in scope. The Milky Way revealed countless stars, nebulae glimmered faintly in soft clouds, and the limits of human vision were extended far beyond what had been possible. Imagine floating among these stars, your awareness moving gently through space, not constrained by gravity or fear, but carried by curiosity, calm, and observation. Each inhalation draws you into vastness. Each exhalation releases tension. Each heartbeat matches the gentle pulse of cosmic motion. You can sense the merging of wonder and knowledge as observation becomes understanding, and understanding deepens awe. The universe is immense, silent, and slow, and your mind is attuned to that pace. Let it stretch outward, expanding your perception without strain, letting stars, planets, and nebulae flow softly into consciousness, each one a gentle light illuminating calm and curiosity. The telescope allowed humans to see not only planets and moons, but also distant clusters, star-forming regions, and faint smudges that would later be understood as galaxies. Imagine your awareness drifting among these vast formations, tracing arcs of light and shadow, drifting from cluster to nebula to spiral galaxy. Let the enormity of space carry your thoughts gently, releasing any tension or urgency, grounding you in a quiet sense of presence and wonder. And yet, even as the universe expanded before the eyes of observers, the human experience remained intimately connected. The same eyes that measured light and motion also felt awe, wonder, and delight. Imagine those quiet, reflective moments, the gentle breath of curiosity in the still night, the soft pulse of the mind attuned to beauty, rhythm, and understanding. Let that attunement settle within you, a quiet bridge between inner and outer exploration. Each discovery through the telescope became a stepping stone, opening the way to new questions, new perspectives, and new horizons. Sense your own mind moving along that path, effortlessly exploring possibilities, resting in awareness, observing without striving, absorbing knowledge and wonder in equal measure. Each thought drifts like a star. Each breath mirrors the rhythm of orbits. Each heartbeat echoes the gentle, expanding movement of the cosmos. As you float among these ideas, notice how the universe itself seems to invite you to slow down, to observe, and to rest. Patterns unfold in their own time, discoveries appear in sequence, and knowledge accumulates patiently, without force or hurry. Let your mind mirror that pace, feeling calm curiosity, gentle patience, and quiet understanding spreading softly through your body. The telescope was more than a tool. It was a bridge between what is seen and what is imagined, between the known and the unknown. It allowed humans to step into the universe with open eyes, extending perception and understanding. Imagine yourself peering through a telescope of the mind, allowing inner vision to expand as outer vision does, each observation bringing calm, insight, and gentle awe. Now, as your body relaxes even further, imagine drifting past the solar system, beyond the planets and moons, beyond the familiar constellations, into the vast reaches of interstellar space. Nebulae glow softly, distant stars twinkle in quiet rhythm, galaxies spin slowly in their eternal dance. Feel yourself carried along these gentle currents, a silent observer floating through cosmic wonder, resting, exploring, and dreaming all at once. And as your awareness drifts outward, sense that the journey is only beginning. The universe stretches endlessly beyond what the telescope reveals, filled with mysteries waiting patiently for those who look with care, curiosity, and calm attention. With each breath, let yourself drift deeper into this vastness, prepared to follow the unfolding story of discovery even farther, toward the edges of the solar system and beyond. In this awareness, let the gentle pulse of stars, planets, and galaxies guide you. Each movement, each orbit, each light year traveled in thought aligns with your own inner rhythm. You are both observer and participant, part of the continuing story of exploration, floating serenely in the vast, silent expanse of space. And now, as your consciousness settles into rest, carry this thought softly. The universe is vast, full of wonder and mystery, patiently waiting to be observed. You too are part of that patience, that quiet curiosity, that gentle unfolding. Allow yourself to drift with it, ready to explore the solar system, the planets, and the deep reaches of space in the journey to come. Above you, the night sky stretches infinitely, a quiet tapestry of stars and galaxies. As you settle more deeply into rest, let your awareness drift beyond the planets we have observed, beyond the telescopes and orbits traced by careful hands, and imagine humanity turning its gaze upward with new tools, new dreams, and a gentle, patient determination. Tonight, you join that long line of explorers, floating softly along the path of imagination and discovery, ready to travel farther than ever before. Long before rockets pierced the skies, humans dreamed of flight beyond Earth. They imagined voyages to the moon, journeys to the stars, and silent passage through the void. Sense the quiet patience of those early dreamers, their minds alive with wonder, their hearts open to possibility. Feel yourself sharing in that wonder, a gentle stirring in your awareness, soft and unhurried, inviting curiosity and calm at the same time. Early thinkers, like Konstantin Tsiolkovsky and Robert Goddard, began to understand the principles of rocket flight, imagining ways to escape the pull of Earth. Picture the delicate calculations, the sketches of engines, the patient experiments. Imagine their quiet rooms, illuminated by lamplight, minds attuned to forces that would one day carry humans into space. Allow that same focused calm to settle in you, aligning breath, heartbeat, and awareness with the gentle rhythm of possibility. The first rockets rose not with grandeur but with careful persistence. Slowly, steadily, they climbed through the atmosphere, testing principles, measuring outcomes, learning from every ascent and descent. Sense the quiet patience of that process, the gentle unfolding of knowledge. Each trial a step along a path towards something extraordinary. Feel your own mind moving in that same deliberate, calm rhythm. Each inhalation gathering insight, each exhalation releasing tension. By the mid-20th century, these dreams began to take shape. The space race between nations accelerated innovation, fueled by curiosity, imagination, and determination. Satellites rose into orbit, carrying instruments and messages beyond the atmosphere. Picture the silent launch of these early machines, gliding through thin air, breaking free from gravity, and entering the gentle stillness of space. Sense yourself rising with them, carried on quiet currents, floating with awareness and calm. Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, marked a turning point. Humanity had reached beyond the sky, entering the domain of the stars with careful observation and persistent effort. Imagine its orbit tracing invisible paths around Earth, a small but brilliant symbol of human ingenuity. Let your mind follow its course, rising higher and higher, floating above continents and oceans, above familiar landscapes, into the serene expanse of space. Each breath carries you further, each heartbeat pulses with the gentle rhythm of exploration. Soon, the first human traveled into space, Yuri Gagarin experiencing the quiet wonder of seeing Earth as a whole, suspended in darkness, delicate and beautiful. Picture him orbiting, Earth turning slowly beneath him, clouds drifting, oceans shimmering, continents moving with timeless grace. Imagine yourself floating alongside, observing silently, calm and serene, feeling both small and connected, carried by awe and gentle curiosity. As exploration continued, spacecraft carried humans farther, enduring the challenges of weightlessness, radiation, and isolation. Each mission required patience, precision, and trust in the unfolding of knowledge. Sense that same patience in your own body and mind, a soft and steady rhythm, allowing thought and attention to drift without strain, observation without effort. You are carried along gently, moving with awareness, resting in calm curiosity. The Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo programs prepared the way for humanity's first steps on another world. Astronauts trained tirelessly, learning to navigate, communicate, and survive beyond the familiar pull of Earth. Imagine the quiet determination, the soft focus, the patient repetition that brought them closer to realization. Feel yourself absorbing that determination, not as tension but as gentle guidance, a soft current leading deeper into focus, awareness, and rest. And then, the first humans walked on the moon. Neil Armstrong, stepping onto the grey surface, left footprints that marked a new chapter in exploration. Imagine that moment of stillness, the quiet awe, the realization of a dream held for centuries. Feel the calm wonder of that achievement settling through your mind and body, a gentle expansion of awareness that carries both humility and delight. The moon's surface, illuminated softly by the distant sun, becomes a space for reflection, a reminder of what patience, curiosity, and dedication can achieve. Even as humans explored the moon, robotic probes and satellites ventured farther, mapping planets, photographing landscapes, and transmitting images of worlds previously unseen. Imagine spacecraft gliding silently past Venus, Mars, and Jupiter, their instruments recording colors, patterns, and textures. Sense yourself drifting alongside, observing without hurry, absorbing the vastness, allowing the mind to move effortlessly across distances too great to measure, carried by gentle curiosity and calm. The solar system revealed astonishing diversity. Mars, with its rusty deserts and ancient riverbeds, invited reflection on the possibility of life and the history of worlds. Jupiter, immense and swirling, demonstrated the power and majesty of gas giants. Saturn, with its delicate rings, revealed the beauty of structure and order on a cosmic scale. Let these worlds appear in your awareness softly, like distant lights shining through clouds, each one a gentle invitation to wonder, calm, and deep, effortless observation. Voyager missions extended our reach even farther, leaving the solar system entirely, carrying humanity's messages into the interstellar void. Imagine the quiet drift of these silent travelers, moving through darkness, listening, observing, and recording. Sense yourself floating alongside, riding the currents of knowledge, curiosity, and calm, each breath aligning with a gentle sweep of motion through space. You are both observer and participant, merging your awareness with the vast, silent expanse. Exploration in this age was not only physical but also intellectual. Scientists on Earth interpreted data, imagining conditions on distant worlds, mapping surfaces, calculating trajectories. Imagine the careful minds, the quiet focus, the patient work stretching across days, months, and years. Let your own mind mirror that focus now, relaxed, attentive, flowing effortlessly along the gentle currents of thought, resting as it explores, observing without urgency. The age of exploration in space revealed both the fragility and resilience of Earth. From orbit, our planet appeared small, delicate, a pale blue dot suspended in vast darkness. Feel the serenity of this perspective, the soft awareness of connection to something immense and enduring. Each breath carries you farther from worry. Each exhalation releases tension, and your mind floats freely, carried on the calm currents of cosmic observation. Even as spacecraft explored, humans continued to imagine, to plan, and to dream. Concepts of space stations, interplanetary travel, and even distant colonies took shape in quiet contemplation. Sense that imaginative current within yourself now, a gentle flow of possibility and wonder, expanding without pressure, inviting curiosity and calm, allowing your mind to drift freely across infinite space. Satellites began to circle Earth, carrying communications, weather observations, and scientific instruments. Each launch was a small triumph, each orbit a testament to careful calculation and observation. Picture these satellites tracing their paths silently, moving in harmony with gravity and motion, a quiet dance of human ingenuity. Allow your awareness to drift along, carried by the rhythm of orbits, the gentle pulse of observation, and the calm satisfaction of achievement unfolding naturally. As exploration progressed, international cooperation grew. Nations shared knowledge, data, and missions, joining in a quiet chorus of curiosity and calm. Feel that shared effort now, a gentle network of awareness stretching across the globe, linking minds and hearts in a patient, expansive understanding. Your own mind joins this network, floating gently, resting, exploring, and observing effortlessly. The early age of space exploration was as much about the human spirit as about technology. Courage, patience, creativity, and curiosity guided every step, every launch, every orbit. Sense those qualities flowing through you now, a quiet current of calm energy, soft and steady, guiding breath, heartbeat, and awareness toward gentle rest. Each inhalation draws in courage and curiosity, Each exhalation releases strain. Each heartbeat echoes the rhythm of exploration and wonder. And now, as you drift gently through this chapter of human endeavor, imagine the infinite possibilities that stretch beyond. The moon has been touched, satellites orbit, spacecraft travel, and yet the journey continues. Picture yourself floating between planets, gliding past moons and rings, carried by imagination, guided by curiosity, and embraced by calm. Each thought drifts like a comet, bright and fleeting, then dissolves into serenity. Let your body soften, muscles relaxing, breath slowing, mind resting in harmony with the vast expanse of space. You are both observer and participant, carried gently along the quiet currents of human exploration and cosmic wonder. Each moment expands effortlessly into the next, like planets tracing orbits, like satellites circling Earth, like Voyager drifting into the void. As your consciousness settles further into rest, carry this gentle thought: humanity has always looked upward, dreamed beyond, and taken quiet, careful steps into the unknown. You too are part of that exploration, floating with curiosity, calm, and wonder. Allow yourself to drift softly, carried by the endless night, toward the moon, the planets, and the distant reaches of space, ready for the journey that continues beyond. The night sky stretches endlessly, a quiet expanse of stars and distant galaxies, soft and still. As you settle into comfort, let your awareness rise gently toward the pale silver light of the moon, shimmering calmly in the darkness. Tonight you are part of a journey that has carried humanity from dreams to reality, from imagination to the first steps on another world. Allow your mind to float among these celestial experiences, calm, attentive, and open to wonder. For centuries the moon has inspired curiosity, awe, and gentle contemplation. Ancient observers watched its phases, noting the changes from crescent to full, the subtle ebb and flow of light. Imagine yourself joining them in quiet reflection, sensing the moon's steady rhythm, soft and reassuring. Feel your breath align with its cycle, inhaling with the waxing light, exhaling with the waning, carried by the natural tide of calm awareness. With the advent of rockets and human ingenuity, the dream of visiting the moon began to take shape. Scientists, engineers, and astronauts devoted themselves to careful preparation, patient observation, and meticulous planning. Imagine the quiet rooms filled with charts, diagrams, and instruments, minds focused on every detail. Feel the gentle persistence of these efforts spreading through you now, a calm and steady rhythm that guides breath, heartbeat, and awareness. The Apollo program became the culmination of decades of exploration and preparation. From the first uncrewed test flights to the launch of Apollo 11, humanity approached the moon with a mixture of curiosity, caution, and awe. Picture the Saturn V rocket lifting into the sky, its engines roaring softly in your imagination, carrying dreams, knowledge, and the hopes of millions towards a serene expanse of space. Feel yourself rising gently with it, carried on the currents of breath and attention, moving toward the quiet wonder of another world. Neil Armstrong, stepping onto the moon, left footprints in the soft regolith, a quiet mark of human presence on a distant world. Imagine that moment of stillness, the vast lunar landscape stretching under a dark sky dotted with distant stars. Sense the calm awe, the gentle awareness of being part of something larger, timeless, and magnificent. Feel your body relaxing deeper, each muscle softening, each breath slowing, carried by the gentle rhythm of lunar observation. Buzz Aldrin followed, walking carefully, his movements deliberate in the low gravity. Imagine the soft crunch of regolith beneath his boots, the delicate balance required to move across the moon's surface. Picture the astronauts gazing back at Earth, a small, fragile sphere suspended in the blackness, shimmering with blues and greens. Sense that perspective settling into your own awareness, a gentle reminder of the vastness of space and the quiet beauty of our planet. The astronauts placed the American flag on the lunar surface, a symbol not just of achievement, but of human curiosity, determination, and collaboration. Imagine the soft flutter of that flag, frozen in the absence of wind, a still yet vibrant testament to human effort and imagination. Let the calm dignity of this symbol flow through your awareness, a gentle pulse of inspiration, softening tension and deepening rest. Each mission to the moon brought new understanding, revealing craters, valleys, mountains, and plains. Imagine tracing the gentle arcs of these features with your inner eye, moving slowly from mare tranquillitatis to the sea of serenity, from gentle ridges to deep shadows. Sense your mind absorbing these landscapes effortlessly, without urgency, carried by calm curiosity and the soft rhythm of breath. The astronauts conducted experiments, collected samples, and left instruments to study the moon's environment. Each careful observation was a thread in the tapestry of knowledge, connecting Earth to the moon, present to past, observer to observed. Feel yourself part of this connection now, drifting gently through understanding, resting in awareness, floating alongside these explorers in calm, patient observation. Human presence on the moon revealed both our ingenuity and our fragility. Each step required care, precision, and trust in technology, yet each step also expanded horizons, opening the door to possibilities beyond imagination. Imagine the gentle courage it took to venture so far from Earth, the quiet focus and calm attention required. Sense that same courage within yourself, a soft, steady confidence that aligns breath, heartbeat, and mind with calm exploration. The Apollo missions also demonstrated collaboration on a global scale. Scientists, engineers, and technicians across continents worked together, sharing knowledge, solving problems, and supporting one another. Imagine the quiet hum of these efforts, minds synchronized in purpose, energy flowing gently, and awareness aligned with intention. Feel yourself connected to that network of calm and curiosity, floating alongside, observing effortlessly, resting peacefully. While humans warped on the moon, robotic missions extended exploration to other celestial bodies. Satellites, landers, and orbiters carried instruments to study planets, asteroids, and comets, gathering knowledge and expanding horizons. Picture these silent travelers gliding through space, moving in harmony with gravity, recording data, and sending it home. Sense yourself floating with them, a gentle observer drifting through vastness, carried by calm curiosity, effortless attention, and soft wonder. Even as missions explored the moon and beyond, imagination continued to expand. Writers, artists, and scientists envisioned colonies, habitats, and journeys to Mars and farther still. Sense the gentle pull of imagination now, a soft current inviting exploration, curiosity, and calm. Let your mind drift freely, floating on the tides of possibility, carried by thought and breath, observing without pressure, resting while dreaming. The moon itself became a teacher, revealing the effects of low gravity, the behavior of dust, and the nature of the lunar surface. Imagine tracing fine regolith grains with your inner awareness, noticing the quiet interactions, the slow settling of dust in the absence of atmosphere. Feel that same patience settling into your mind and body, a calm acceptance of subtle details, an effortless observation of process unfolding naturally. From Earth, the moon shines as a gentle guide in the night sky. Imagine it rising, waxing, and waning, a quiet companion in cycles of light and shadow. Sense the lunar pull, not only on oceans and tides, but on your awareness, encouraging calm reflection and deep rest. Let your breath move with its rhythm, inhaling with the rising glow, exhaling with the waning, carried by the soft, eternal cycle of observation and wonder. Humanity's first steps on the moon also carried lessons in humility. From afar, Earth appears delicate and fragile, suspended in the vast darkness, a reminder of our small yet meaningful place in the universe. Imagine seeing our planet from that distance, blue and green, softly illuminated, connected to the moon, to the sun, and to all the stars beyond. Sense your own smallness and your own connection, a gentle awareness that softens tension, deepens calm, and encourages quiet reflection. As exploration continued, instruments left on the moon transmitted data back to Earth, recording temperature, seismic activity, and lunar environment. Imagine the faint hum of these instruments, quietly measuring, observing, and sending signals, a soft pulse connecting worlds. Feel that pulse in your own awareness, a steady rhythm of calm attention and gentle curiosity, carrying thought effortlessly into serenity. The moon also inspired future exploration. Apollo missions proved that humans could travel beyond Earth, adapt to new environments, and return safely. Each footprint, each instrument, each photograph became a guide for the next step, a gentle invitation to continue the journey. Sense yourself floating on this invitation, carried by curiosity and calm, drifting through the vast possibilities that await beyond the moon. Even now, as you rest, the moon shines above, a silent teacher, a patient observer, a gentle companion. Imagine tracing its soft light across the landscape, observing its steady glow, feeling its quiet pull. Let that lunar presence guide you deeper into relaxation, each breath synchronized with its subtle rhythm, each heartbeat echoing the calm of a world seen and known through care, attention, and gentle wonder. Humanity's journey to the moon also taught us about patience. Months and years of preparation, trials, failures, and careful calculations preceded each mission. Imagine that quiet preparation, each step deliberate, each action measured, each moment imbued with calm focus. Sense that same patience within yourself now, a gentle rhythm guiding thought, breath, and awareness into serenity and rest. The moon remains a symbol of possibility, of courage, and of human imagination. Even as spacecraft and astronauts leave traces of their presence, the lunar surface continues to inspire reflection and wonder. Picture yourself walking softly alongside these experiences, observing without interference, drifting freely through the quiet landscapes of knowledge and imagination. And now, as your consciousness sinks deeper into the gentle night, carry this thought softly. The moon has been touched, explored, and understood, yet it continues to shine, silently inviting observation, reflection, and dreaming. You, too, are part of that journey, floating gently between curiosity and calm, drifting effortlessly toward further discoveries, toward the outer planets, and toward the quiet majesty of the cosmos. Beyond the moon, the solar system unfolds in vast, silent expanses, each planet a world of its own, moving gracefully through the quiet rhythm of space. Tonight, allow your awareness to drift outward, past familiar orbits, past shimmering satellites, and into the domains of the outer planets, majestic giants that rule the edges of our sun's reach. Feel the gentle pull of curiosity, a soft current carrying your mind along invisible paths, floating effortlessly through wonder and calm. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, spins slowly in the vast dark, its swirling clouds of gas and storms of immense scale mesmerizing in their motion. Picture the great red spot, a storm larger than Earth, turning steadily in the giant's atmosphere. Sense the quiet power, the soft persistence of forces that have raged for centuries. Allow your breath to match this rhythm, slow and expansive, inhaling with the swirl of clouds, exhaling with the calm of acceptance, carried by the gentle current of observation. Saturn, adorned with its delicate rings, invites quiet awe. Imagine the countless particles circling the planet, shimmering like tiny diamonds, tracing paths shaped by gravity's invisible hand. Let your mind drift among them, moving effortlessly through vast spaces, each particle a point of light, each orbit a soft pulse of rhythm and balance. Sense your awareness expanding alongside these gentle arcs, softening tension and deepening calm. Uranus and Neptune, distant and serene, glide through the darkness with quiet majesty. Their blue-green hues, subtle and enigmatic, suggest mysteries held in the frozen reaches of the solar system. Imagine the slow, almost imperceptible movement of these planets, the faint patterns of clouds and storms, the whispers of winds unseen. Let your mind float alongside, observing without rush, resting in effortless attention carried by the soft, timeless motion of the giants. Humanity's curiosity about these distant worlds has taken shape through missions both robotic and observant. Voyager 1 and 2, launched decades ago, sailed beyond the familiar, leaving the solar system entirely, carrying instruments, memories, and messages into the void. Picture these silent travelers gliding through darkness, each movement deliberate, each observation a thread connecting Earth to the vastness beyond. Sense yourself drifting with them, floating gently, carried by quiet wonder, calm attention, and the effortless unfolding of knowledge. These missions revealed incredible details. Jupiter's moons, with volcanic activity and hidden oceans, became worlds of imagination and study. Saturn's rings revealed structure and motion, composed of countless icy fragments dancing in perfect harmony. Uranus and Neptune offered glimpses of winds and storms, blue and calm yet ever moving, holding secrets that invite reflection. Let these discoveries guide your awareness, softening tension, expanding curiosity, and allowing rest to deepen naturally. Observation of the outer planets taught patience. Months and years of careful measurement, photography, and calculation preceded every revelation. Imagine scientists and engineers waiting quietly, monitoring instruments, interpreting faint signals, translating light into understanding. Sense the same patience within yourself now, a soft, steady rhythm aligning breath, heartbeat, and thought with calm attention, effortless presence, and serene curiosity. The silent giants, though distant, exert their influence. Jupiter's gravity shapes the paths of asteroids. Saturn's rings echo the delicate balance of motion. Uranus and Neptune guide subtle patterns in the outer solar system. Imagine the interplay of forces, invisible yet precise, a ballet unfolding on a scale larger than comprehension. Allow your mind to drift among these movements, carried by the gentle currents of cosmic order, floating effortlessly in wonder and calm. Voyager missions, now leaving the sun's reach, carry messages from Earth, a silent greeting to the unknown. Imagine the golden record spinning quietly, encoding sounds, music, and greetings meant to travel light years beyond. Sense the gentle intention behind this act, a soft testament to human curiosity and connection. A calm reminder that even in vast silence, communication, wonder, and presence endure. Let this awareness settle in your mind, a gentle thread linking your breath, heartbeat, and thought to the expansive cosmos. The moons of the giant planets tell stories of hidden potential. Europa, with its icy shell and suspected ocean beneath, invites quiet curiosity about life beyond Earth. Ganymede and Callisto, ancient and cratered, whisper secrets of history and motion. Enceladus sprays icy plumes into space, a delicate gesture of activity in frozen darkness. Imagine drifting among these moons, floating effortlessly, observing quietly, allowing each image to settle softly in your mind. Let your awareness expand, calm and steady, carried by curiosity and serene reflection. The outer planets also teach humility. Their immense scale, slow movements, and distant positions remind us of the smallness of Earth and the vastness of space. Imagine the silent grandeur, the gentle enormity of worlds spinning slowly, quietly, without rush or need. Sense your own perspective soften, your awareness expanding, carried by calm observation and effortless understanding. You are small yet connected, floating in the rhythm of planets, moons, and distant stars. Even in their silence, these giants influence our imagination. They inspire questions about formation, motion, and life, guiding scientists and dreamers alike. Imagine the gentle pull of these questions, soft currents tugging at curiosity, expanding awareness without pressure, inviting thought to drift freely, settling naturally into reflection and calm. Let each question rise and dissolve like clouds passing in a slow wind, leaving serenity in its place. The Voyager missions also captured the first images of these distant worlds, showing Jupiter's bands, Saturn's rings, Uranus's subtle blue, and Neptune's deep swirling storms. Imagine those images arriving on Earth, tiny dots of light and color transformed into understanding, knowledge, and inspiration. Sense your mind receiving them gently, observing without rush, resting in calm attention, floating effortlessly in the vast expanse of comprehension. Beyond observation, humanity continues to explore with robotic missions, orbiters, and telescopes. Each new instrument uncovers patterns, phenomena, and features, revealing complexity and beauty in subtle motion. Imagine satellites gliding silently, capturing details invisible to the eye, transmitting them softly back to Earth. Allow yourself to drift alongside, floating with curiosity, absorbing knowledge effortlessly, resting deeply in awareness and calm. The outer planets, though often unseen with the naked eye, are constant companions in the solar system. Their movements follow steady rhythms. Their interactions create harmony and balance. Sense that rhythm in your own awareness now, each breath flowing in cycles, each heartbeat echoing the gentle pulse of the giants, each thought rising and dissolving like the distant storms of Jupiter or Neptune. Even the tiniest details matter. Moons, rings, and atmospheres interact. Gravity nudges paths, storms swirl, magnetic fields hum softly. Imagine yourself observing these delicate dynamics, floating gently, noticing without interference, absorbing the flow of motion effortlessly. Each inhalation draws in quiet attention. Each exhalation releases tension. Each heartbeat resonates with the subtle dance of planets and moons. The silent giants invite reflection. Their majesty, scale, and patience mirror qualities within your own mind. Calm attention, curiosity, and steady observation. Sense yourself expanding alongside them, floating effortlessly through space, observing and resting without need for control or effort. Let your awareness move freely, carried on invisible currents, calm and expansive, guided by the gentle pull of curiosity and wonder. As your mind drifts through this chapter of exploration, imagine gliding past each planet, each moon, each ringed jewel of the solar system. Observe quietly, floating gently, allowing each detail to settle softly in your awareness. Sense the vastness, the silent motion, the quiet power, and let it guide your breath, slow your heartbeat, and deepen your rest. And now, as your consciousness drifts further, carry this thought gently. The outer planets continue their eternal motion, silently guarding their secrets and their beauty. You, too, are part of that silent rhythm, drifting effortlessly alongside curiosity, calm, and wonder. Let your awareness expand toward the edges of the solar system, toward distant stars, ready to enter the next chapter of discovery, exploration, and serenity. The solar system continues its silent, majestic rhythm, each planet and moon tracing its path through the vast darkness. Tonight, allow your awareness to rest in the era of exploration, where human curiosity reaches outward with new instruments, new perspectives, and fresh discoveries. Let your attention glide naturally, following the unfolding story of space, expansive yet serene, calm yet full of possibility. Humanity now observes the cosmos not only with the naked eye, but through remarkable instruments. Powerful telescopes on Earth and in orbit capture light from the faintest stars and the most distant galaxies. Picture these telescopes perched atop mountains or orbiting silently in space, gathering photons and transmitting them home. Let your awareness move alongside their attention, taking in subtle details carried effortlessly by curiosity, relaxed and open. The International Space Station orbits Earth with quiet precision, a testament to ingenuity and cooperation. Visualize astronauts moving with grace in microgravity, performing experiments and gazing at the planet beneath them. Their daily rhythm, the careful maintenance of systems, the observation of Earth, transmits a feeling of steady presence. Match your breath to that rhythm, long and unhurried, each inhale expansive, each exhale grounding you in serenity. Rovers traverse Mars, rolling across dusty plains, climbing rocky slopes and exploring canyons untouched by human feet. Picture their slow progress, wheels turning through fine regolith, instruments scanning the terrain, cameras sending images of orange landscapes back to Earth. Allow your mind to accompany them, moving with ease, observing without urgency, carried by gentle curiosity and calm awareness. The Hubble Space Telescope peers outward with unwavering focus, capturing the beauty of galaxies, nebulae, and star clusters far beyond our solar system. See its lens reaching toward distant light, collecting photons that have traveled millions or even billions of years. Feel the quiet patience embedded in each observation, the gradual unfolding of understanding, the serene rhythm of knowledge arriving across space and time. Let your attention glide alongside this process, absorbing wonder effortlessly, carried by steady reflection. Meanwhile, missions are preparing to extend humanity's reach even farther. Spacecraft, probes, and rovers bear instruments designed to unlock the secrets of distant worlds. Picture control rooms illuminated by soft displays, engineers moving with deliberate focus, coordinating every maneuver. Let your awareness align with this measured rhythm, each breath expanding and releasing in harmony with the careful unfolding of discovery. Satellites orbit Earth, silently monitoring weather, oceans, and shifting landscapes. Follow them as they circle the globe, transmitting information, offering new perspectives on our fragile, beautiful planet. Recognize the assurance in this constant observation, a gentle reminder of connection, interdependence, and the reach of attentive minds. Let your mind rest in this awareness, relaxed yet awake, calm and observant. The search for life beyond Earth unfolds with quiet precision. Instruments detect molecules, analyze atmospheric patterns, and reveal hints of water on distant worlds. Picture the subtle thrill of discovery, each signal carefully interpreted, each observation adding to the vast mosaic of understanding. Allow your attention to drift with these insights, moving easily, absorbing details effortlessly, the mind open yet peaceful. Mars missions continue revealing landscapes both alien and familiar. Craters, valleys, and polar caps trace patterns of frozen history. See yourself standing on a quiet ridge, observing a Martian plain, the muted sunlight illuminating red dust. Let your awareness move through that still landscape, curiosity present but unobtrusive, attention steady and serene. Beyond Mars, the James Webb Space Telescope captures images of the earliest galaxies, peering through clouds of cosmic dust. Picture the gentle precision of its instruments, recording infrared light that has traveled billions of years. Let your awareness expand alongside these distant views, flowing calmly across both space and time, curiosity and serenity coexisting in effortless balance. Exploration today thrives on collaboration. Space agencies across the globe share knowledge, coordinate missions, and build upon one another's discoveries. Envision teams in quiet rooms, soft light reflecting from monitors, minds synchronized in focus. Your awareness can move among them, absorbing the gentle energy of shared effort, calm curiosity extending across continents, steady and serene. Even simple observation retains its power. Amateur astronomers with small telescopes track planets, comets, and distant galaxies, contributing insights and capturing beauty. See a quiet backyard, a telescope aimed toward the sky, attention attuned to subtle shifts in light. Let your own mind settle into this rhythm of observation, curiosity, and serenity intertwined, effortless and restorative. Humanity also designs instruments to reach further, to capture signals from distant stars, and to interpret the faintest echoes of cosmic events. Picture radio telescopes, immense dishes listening for patterns, waiting patiently for whispers from across the universe. Allow the quiet attentiveness of this process to wash through your awareness, softening tension, expanding presence, and inviting steady, calm focus. Even the smallest details carry meaning. Dust storms on Mars, auroras on Jupiter, shifting ice on Europa, all offer subtle truths about worlds both familiar and mysterious. Let your attention trace these patterns, noticing without judgment, receiving insights with ease, resting fully in serene awareness. Each breath flows in harmony with these motions, each exhale releasing tension, each heartbeat echoing quiet curiosity. This era of discovery is a testament to patience, imagination, and cooperative effort. Every orbit, image, and data point is a step in a long journey. Allow your mind to accompany that journey, gliding alongside achievements, discoveries, and ongoing inquiry. Calm awareness, gentle curiosity, and expansive focus guide you as you move effortlessly through the story of human exploration. As your consciousness drifts through this vast present, hold this thought gently. The instruments, missions, and insights of today open doors to new understanding, extending humanity's reach and imagination. You are part of this unfolding journey, moving freely between curiosity and serenity, guided towards the next chapter, toward distant worlds, and toward the continuing majesty of the cosmos. Beyond the familiar orbits of planets and moons, the future of human exploration stretches outward like a river of light, carrying dreams of new worlds and the quiet pulse of imagination. Allow your thoughts to drift into this vast horizon, where the unknown beckons and wonder flows freely without haste. The stars themselves seem to invite you, soft beacons illuminating possibilities just beginning to unfold. Mars rises as a near-term destination, a planet of red plains, frozen poles, and hidden valleys. Consider the first habitats being constructed, modular structures designed for both survival and comfort. See them standing quietly in the orange landscape, solar panels absorbing energy, life support systems humming smoothly, astronauts moving with careful precision. Notice the rhythms of life on a new world, cultivating crops under artificial light, exploring nearby craters, observing dust storms from safe distances. Allow your mind to follow these routines, fascination present yet relaxed, attention expanding effortlessly. Beyond Mars, visions of colonies on moons such as Europa and Titan spark the imagination. Observe floating habitats in icy oceans, pressurized domes shielding explorers from cold and radiation, robotic companions assisting in exploration. Each plan reflects patience, ingenuity, and meticulous care. Drift alongside these possibilities, curiosity mingling with serenity, awareness flowing without effort. Interstellar travel, though distant, beckons softly. Consider spacecraft propelled by technologies yet to be perfected, sails catching photons or magnetic fields, engines humming with controlled energy. Imagine journeys measured in decades or centuries, instruments quietly gathering information, humans or their creations moving steadily toward distant stars. Allow your mind to follow these journeys, wonder expanding naturally, attention serene and unhurried. The search for life beyond Earth continues, delicate and persistent. Notice probes sent to distant exoplanets, telescopes analyzing faint atmospheres, signals examined for signs of water, oxygen, or more subtle clues. Receive these discoveries gently. Fascination present yet unstrained, your thoughts expanding in quiet appreciation of the universe's vast complexity. Space tourism, once only imagined, is slowly becoming tangible. Visualize spacecraft lifting off Earth's surface, arcs of energy dissolving into darkness. Passengers peer through observation windows, the planet shrinking below, stars stretching endlessly above. Sense the blend of exhilaration and peace, adventure paired with the still expansiveness of space. Let that dual feeling settle softly in your mind, a gentle reminder that discovery can be thrilling and grounding simultaneously. Terraforming, the careful reshaping of planets to sustain life, inspires deliberate attention. Picture vast domes on Mars or engineered ecosystems elsewhere, balancing energy, water, and atmosphere. Human intention unfolds slowly, guided by observation and patient adjustment. Shift your focus across these visions, noticing the scale, the care, and the quiet beauty of transforming alien worlds into places capable of hosting life. Colonies on the Moon and Mars will rely on ingenuity and harmony with local conditions. Visualize astronauts harvesting ice, converting it to water, and cultivating crops under carefully controlled light. Machines operate with quiet precision, building structures and maintaining habitats. Allow your mind to follow these activities effortlessly, wonder present but subtle, attention relaxed, absorbing the details of life in new environments. The next generation of telescopes and observatories will reveal galaxies far beyond our current reach. Consider instruments peering through clouds of dust, capturing infrared and ultraviolet light, tracing the birth and death of stars across billions of years. Let your awareness flow gently through these distant discoveries, wonder carried lightly, thought serene, absorbing both detail and vast perspective. Robotic companions and artificial intelligence extend human capacity in space. Notice AI assisting in navigation, experimentation, and problem-solving, performing repetitive tasks with precision. Humans and machines working together, each enhancing exploration, each advancing understanding. Follow the quiet harmony of this cooperation, letting fascination mingle with calm, attention effortless, flowing naturally. Future astronauts may travel farther than ever, stepping onto moons or planets previously untouched, recording observations, testing new technologies. Let your thoughts accompany them, steady and relaxed, observing the rhythm of their movements, the careful attention in their actions, and the ongoing expansion of knowledge. The universe itself offers lessons in patience and endurance. Stars are born and die over millions of years. Galaxies collide and drift apart. Cosmic events unfold silently across unimaginable distances. Recognize that your own thoughts and awareness move in cycles, in harmony with patterns far greater than any single day or moment. Allow that recognition to deepen your sense of peace, broaden perspective, and expand your connection to the cosmos. Energy sources in the future will reflect ingenuity and adaptation. Visualize fusion reactors powering spacecraft, solar sails capturing the momentum of light, gravitational assists sending craft toward distant targets. Each solution arises from careful thought, patient observation, and the quiet flow of experimentation. Let your thoughts follow these ideas gently, curiosity alive but subdued, attention open and relaxed. Exploration of asteroids and comets continues to reveal the origins of the solar system. Picture spacecraft hovering near icy bodies, mapping surfaces, collecting samples, transmitting data. Allow your mind to accompany these silent missions, observing deliberate motions and the subtle unfolding of knowledge, fascination present without urgency. Even as humanity ventures outward, Earth remains the foundation. Consider it from orbit, blue oceans, swirling clouds, and sunlit continents. Recognize that every advancement in space depends on careful stewardship here at home. Allow your awareness to expand, embracing both the near and the far, curiosity and serenity intertwined, attention steady and reflective. Education and inspiration guide future explorers. Visualize children learning about the stars, programming probes, imagining new worlds. The knowledge and wonder they cultivate will shape exploration for decades to come. Let your thoughts drift alongside them, fascination present yet relaxed, absorbing the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. In the far future, interstellar voyages may carry humans or their creations to distant star systems. Envision vessels traveling steadily, decades or centuries in transit, bearing instruments, records, and human intention. Allow your awareness to move alongside these journeys. Curiosity, quiet, yet expansive, attention flowing, the mind open to the subtle majesty of progress and patience. Throughout all exploration, the essence remains unchanged. Careful observation, patient calculation, attentive adjustment, and the thrill of discovery. Picture every human, robot, and instrument moving in harmony with these principles, contributing to knowledge and understanding. Let your mind settle into this continuity, curiosity mingling with calm, breath following gentle rhythms of reflection and presence. And now, as your consciousness drifts toward the edge of imagination, hold this thought softly. The future of humanity among the stars is immense yet attainable, filled with deliberate effort, quiet wonder, and patient observation. You are part of this unfolding continuum, your thoughts aligned with curiosity, serenity, and the enduring rhythm of the universe. Allow your mind to glide into the unknown, ready to enter the final chapter, where your place in the cosmos is embraced and the stars continue to guide your awareness and rest. As your awareness drifts through the vast expanse of time and space, let your mind rest on the quiet continuity of human wonder. From the first flickers of starlight noticed by early humans, to the careful observations of astronomers, to the explorers venturing beyond our planet, every step of discovery has been guided by curiosity, patience, and the gentle pull of imagination. Allow this awareness to settle softly, like a quiet current flowing through your thoughts, carrying calm and serenity. The stars that lit the night skies of ancient civilizations continue to shine, unchanged yet full of meaning. Their light travels across countless years, reaching eyes that are curious, attentive, and open. Picture yourself as part of this enduring chain of observation, a witness to the rhythm of the cosmos, aligned with the same patterns that guided humans long before our time. Let the quiet connection to this lineage expand gently through your awareness, a subtle sense of belonging that is both timeless and immediate. Every chapter of exploration, every telescope, rover, or spacecraft, every insight gained from observing planets, stars, and galaxies is a thread in the tapestry of understanding. Allow your mind to move through this tapestry effortlessly, resting in the knowledge that your curiosity is part of a continuum, stretching from the earliest stargazers to the explorers of tomorrow. Sense the gentle harmony of past, present, and future converging in this quiet moment. The night sky continues to offer guidance, inspiration, and reflection. Constellations trace familiar patterns, planets follow predictable paths, and galaxies drift through space in slow, majestic arcs. Allow your attention to follow these movements, aligning your own internal rhythm with the steady pulse of the universe. Every breath, every heartbeat, every gentle shift of thought is in harmony with the cosmos, carrying you deeper into calm awareness and restful presence. Think of the Earth suspended in space, a delicate blue and green sphere orbiting the Sun. From orbit, it appears both magnificent and fragile, a home shared across generations, a foundation for every venture into the heavens. Allow yourself to rest in this perspective, feeling both awe and peace, a quiet reassurance that every action, every thought, and every moment of observation contribute to the continuing story of humanity. Even as humans reach for new worlds, the rhythms of life, discovery, and reflection remain unchanged. Patience, careful observation, and attentive wonder continue to guide us, whether studying the heavens with primitive tools or sending robotic emissaries across the solar system. Let your mind absorb this continuity, the timeless flow of curiosity and discovery, allowing it to deepen your calm, smooth the edges of tension, and invite restful ease. Consider the future now, full of possibilities. Mars habitats, lunar bases, interstellar journeys, and distant observatories all await human curiosity and careful attention. Allow your thoughts to drift among these visions, serene and unhurried, appreciating the delicate interplay of effort, patience, and imagination that makes exploration possible. Every idea, every plan, every dream contributes to the gentle unfolding of human understanding, and you are part of this ongoing story. As you continue to relax, feel the long line of history stretching from the earliest observers to present-day explorers. Imagine the first humans tracing patterns of stars on dark nights, their minds quietly absorbing the rhythm of celestial motion. Follow the flow of centuries as knowledge accumulates, telescopes rise, spacecraft launch, and the human gaze reaches ever outward. Each moment is connected, each discovery a subtle echo of what came before. Let that sense of continuity settle within, a warm and steady presence in your mind and body. The present era of exploration brings new marvels. Space stations orbiting Earth, rovers traversing distant planets, telescopes capturing the faintest light from distant galaxies. Let your attention drift through these achievements, curiosity flowing like a gentle river, calmness expanding with each observation. Notice the steady rhythm of instruments, humans, and machines working together, each step deliberate, each movement in harmony with the universe itself. Allow your mind to merge with this rhythm, feeling a gentle alignment with the cycles of effort, discovery, and reflection. Beyond our solar system, the search for exoplanets and potential life unfolds with quiet determination. Picture distant worlds, their skies unfamiliar, their surfaces waiting to be understood. Imagine the instruments that detect atmospheres, chemical signatures, and patterns that hint at the presence of water or even life. Let your thoughts move along with these investigations, gentle curiosity paired with calm awareness, the mind both awake and relaxed, floating effortlessly through possibility. Even as technology advances, the wonder of discovery remains simple and profound. The stars continue to twinkle, planets revolve, and galaxies spin in silent, majestic arcs. Their beauty, their order, and their mystery are constants in an ever-changing universe. Allow yourself to merge with this constancy, letting the quiet majesty of space settle deeply within your awareness, softening every muscle, every thought, and every lingering tension. Your place in this continuum is unique, yet intimately connected to everything that has come before. Early astronomers recorded the movements of planets, mapped constellations, and speculated about the vastness of space. Generations followed, building telescopes, developing mathematics, and sending spacecraft into the void. Every step was guided by patience, care, and the gentle pull of curiosity. Recognize that you are a part of this chain, your awareness aligned with centuries of observation, reflection, and wonder. Even as humanity plans future journeys, the present remains rich with calm observation. Consider satellites orbiting Earth, quietly transmitting data about oceans, weather, and shifting landscapes. Notice rovers exploring Mars and the Moon, instruments scanning and recording each detail. Allow your mind to follow these paths gently, curiosity present without urgency, attention relaxed and expansive. Feel the steady rhythm of life, observation and reflection, both near and far. Education and inspiration continue to shape the explorers of tomorrow. Picture children learning about stars, programming probes, and imagining worlds beyond imagination. Each small spark of fascination contributes to the unfolding story, building the future carefully, steadily, and with thoughtful care. Drift along with these young minds, allowing a gentle sense of continuity, connection, and calm curiosity to fill your awareness. The cosmos itself teaches lessons of patience, endurance, and wonder. Stars are born and die over millions of years. Galaxies collide and drift apart. Cosmic events unfold slowly and silently. Recognize that your own mind, your thoughts, and your body move in rhythms, cycles, and patterns, harmonizing naturally with the universe around you. Allow that harmony to settle deeply, expanding your awareness and softening every tension, guiding you into a restful state of presence. Even in dreams of interstellar travel, patience and observation remain essential. Imagine vessels crossing the space between stars, decades or centuries in transit, carrying instruments, records, and human intention. Let your awareness flow alongside these journeys, fascination present yet relaxed, mind open and serene, attention moving with quiet ease, absorbing both the magnitude and the subtlety of each step in exploration. As your body grows heavier, every muscle softening, every thought slowing, notice the gentle pull of gravity, the quiet rotation of the earth beneath you, and the vast expanse of the cosmos extending infinitely beyond. Let your mind rest in this dual awareness of the near and the far, the known and the unknown. Every inhalation brings curiosity, every exhalation releases tension, and each heartbeat echoes the rhythm of the universe itself. The stars continue their silent dance, and you are part of it. The planets move in steady orbits, moons follow their paths, and galaxies drift across the black canvas of space. Allow yourself to merge with these rhythms, feeling both wonder and calm, fascination and serenity, curiosity and restfulness existing together in perfect balance. Now, carry this thought gently. The same stars that guided humans long ago still shine tonight. Their light travels across space and time, reaching you now, touching your mind, your heart, and your awareness. You are cradled by this continuity, soothed by the calm unfolding of observation, and embraced by the steady, gentle rhythm of the universe. Allow the vastness of space to fold softly into your consciousness, each thought quieting, each breath easing, each heartbeat aligning with the eternal pulse of existence. Every story, every discovery, every moment of wonder contributes to a larger tapestry, weaving the past, present, and future into a single, unbroken thread. Your presence, your curiosity, your awareness are part of this tapestry. You are both participant and observer, connected to all who have looked up at the sky, all who have reached for the stars, and all who will follow in the endless pursuit of understanding. Let this awareness settle fully, like starlight bathing your mind, dissolving tension, spreading tranquility, and inviting peaceful rest. As your consciousness drifts further, allow yourself to rest in the realization that exploration is not only about reaching distant worlds, it is about connection. Connection to the universe, to those who came before, and to your own inner awareness. Each breath, each thought, each heartbeat carries this connection, a gentle rhythm that mirrors the cosmic dance. Let that rhythm guide you, steady and unhurried, deeper into calm, into presence, into peaceful sleep. The night sky remains a teacher, a guide, and a companion. Its patterns offer lessons in patience, observation, and wonder. Every flicker of light, every orbiting planet, every distant galaxy speaks softly, inviting reflection, inspiring curiosity, and fostering calm. Allow these lessons to sink deeply into your awareness, creating a gentle foundation for rest, for imagination, and for the dreams that await in the quiet expanses of sleep. As your body grows heavier, every breath more relaxed, every thought more serene, carry with you the knowledge that you are part of a timeless journey. The stars, the planets, the galaxies, and the explorers of past, present, and future are all part of the same rhythm. You are connected, aligned, and embraced by this vast, quiet, and magnificent universe. Allow yourself to drift fully into this awareness, calm, secure, and cradled by the gentle, infinite pulse of the cosmos. And now, as sleep begins to claim your mind and body, hold this final thought softly. The universe continues its silent, majestic journey. You are part of it. You are connected. You are held. Each star, each planet, each distant light carries the continuity of discovery, curiosity, and wonder. Allow the calm, the rhythm, and the infinite beauty of the cosmos to settle fully into your consciousness, guiding you gently, peacefully, and effortlessly into the quietest, deepest sleep.